Alright guys, so I'm going to discuss the best way to start a workout, and this is where most people go wrong. If you are going to start a workout and you have a lot of time, it is so important to first of all make sure the stuff that you set in place from the day before will set you up for a great workout. So you want to make sure the day before your workout and on the day that you're well hydrated. You also want to make sure you're well rested. You want to get about 8 hours sleep. If you get 8 hours of solid sleep, you're well hydrated, you've had good quality sources of carbohydrates, fats, protein and calories from the day before, then on the day you feel well nourished. Now you don't necessarily have to have a meal before the gym. You can train fasted, but you go in the way that you feel is best. If you feel like you like to have food before the gym, then have some food before the gym. Now, once you've got all those things set in place, people don't believe it, but you will have a lot more strength if you live a life like the life that you're currently living. If you don't drink any direct water and the only sources that you get of liquids is either juices or soft drinks and sodas and stuff like that, if you're taking all those, well, if you transition from drinking those things to drinking direct water in larger amounts, you will get so hydrated and your strength and energy levels will rocket the fuck up. And water plays such an important part in strength and muscle. Your body, not only your muscle, but your body is 70% water. Your muscles are going to be higher percentage water than your full body because obviously bones aren't carrying as much water as your muscles. So with that, you need to be getting in enough to fuel those muscles and make sure that they're well hydrated. So if you think about a dried out bit of meat, it's going to be small, shrunk and tight. Whereas if you have a well watered down piece of meat, for example your bicep, it's going to look pumped up and full, and that's the look that you want as a bodybuilder. So if you have your hydration, your nutrition and your sleep set up for that workout, you're going to go in with a far better energy level and strength level into the gym. Now it doesn't stop there. Second of all, you want to make sure that you're well warmed up, and there should be two parts to your workout. First of all, you want to make sure that every single joint that is being used in that exercise is well warmed up. So if you're doing a barbell bench press, the main joints that you want to warm up is first of all and most important is your rotator cuff. That's where most people get injuries and pain from training over time. So you want to make sure your rotator cuff is well warmed up. You can do that by doing rotator cuff exercises such as holding a dumbbell or cable and doing this motion where you pull where the weight is pulling you either this way or down, and you're trying to go against it like that, retracting it back like so, and then you want to do the same this way to hit the rotator cuff from both angles. Now once you've done a rotator cuff warm up, then you want to warm up your elbows and wrists. Now once the joints are warmed up that you're going to be using, you can also warm up your lower back on the barbell bench press if you arch a lot. Now with that, basically what that means is that you're going to prevent yourself not only from injury, but you're also going to have more blood around those areas, which means they'll be warming up quicker whenever you go into the exercise. You'll have more flexibility, which will create more strength in your body. So if once the joints are well warmed up, you want to start to warm up in that exercise. Now a lot of people genuinely will not warm up. So say your barbell bench press is 60 kilograms. A lot of people will go into the gym without warming up and just start pressing that weight. Now you may do that for years and not get injured. However, you're not really going to get the most out of your workout unless you do what I've said. And once you've warmed up your joints, start off with a very light weight on the bench press or whatever exercise it is that you're doing, and make sure you get it well warmed up. Whenever your muscle is warmed up, it's going to be engaged. You're going to have a pump in it, which lets the body know that you're about to be working it. And with that pump in it, you've got a lot of nutrients and blood there. If you think about it, whenever you get the blood and nutrients in there, it's going to be carrying so many different types of nutrients which help build muscle. But it's also going to get oxygen to there, which is needed for energy. That's why whenever you do a long, hard workout or intense workout or you do sprints, you're out of breath. The reason you're out of breath is that your body's trying to get more oxygen to the heart and those muscles to get that oxygen in the muscle and energize it. So if you're training and you're well warmed up and you've got a lot of oxygen, you're taking deep breaths and you're getting that muscle pumped up, well, guess what? There's going to be more oxygen in there, which is going to let you have more energy for that workout. It's also going to increase your flexibility furthermore, which is going to help with that exercise and prevent injury. Once you do that, then go into your workout. And whenever you go into your workout, it will be completely different than if you've never done this before. You know, it's really important that you set yourself up for success. That's why I don't drink. You know, I don't necessarily not drink at all, but that's why I rarely ever drink any alcohol, because I find it dehydrates me too much, and it sort of throws off the workout that I have the next day. That's why I stay well hydrated. I get good quality sources of nutrition, and I do what I feel works best for me, and I get great results. But that's something that you can apply to get the most that you can out of your workout. There you have it, guys.